Yeah, Stephen, I wanted to ask you, one more question since we're going on this sort of
Yeah.
deeper layered thinking. I hope you don't mind me provoking you a bit. I wanted to ask you your real purpose. Like, why are you doing this? I mean, I've seen you working hard. You have a reputation for being quite a tough coach, but I've seen that you've become a lot kinder over the years. I have a great relationship with you, and I want to know, like, I think people deserve to know, why do you do what you do day in, day out? What's your purpose?
I mean, I think I've been really fortunate. If you maybe a little bit chip on the shoulder, want to prove a point. Obviously, being an Asian, it's told multiple times, tennis is not it. You better be a businessman or a doctor or lawyer. Tennis will never take you anywhere. And it wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan to be a coach. I was in Singapore. I was running a publishing company, pumping out 3 magazines. It wasn't the plan to be a coach. When I first started it was just to make enough money to get my mum off my back, to be honest. Then it became, people kept winning, so maybe I'm okay at this. I don't really think when I'm on a court. I just, me, I just say whatever comes in my head.
That's why I like it.
That's caused me a lot of problems, but that's just how it is. I don't like to do this lesson plan and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I guess to prove a point, I mean, I was never a professional tennis player. I never went for it. I was never a superstar junior. I never took it serious enough to go for it. I just like the challenge, Look, if you said never made it as a pro, not a well-recognized top Australian junior player, didn't go and attend every single coaching course known to humankind and get all the pieces of paper. If you said, that guy's been to every single Grand Slam, had guys win ATP titles, Challenger titles, Future titles, Junior titles, 10, 12 top 100 players, no one would believe it, Every time someone wins a tournament, it's adrenaline and it keeps you going. I mean, if you do business and you work for a boss, what's the purpose of any profession? You want to make enough money, you want to provide for your family, but then you want to I kind of want to leave my mark when we're all dead and gone. I mean, like Jamir, someone like that, so like 2 years ago at Wimbledon, I ran into 7 players. One was playing WTA. I was with one guy in the ATP. Jamir was coaching Serena. Then I ran into one guy that's doing research and development for Wilson. He's the next era of stringing. It's going to be from him. Then I ran into another one doing her PhD at Oxford. She's screaming at me as we're walking up the stairs from the cars. I'm like, what the hell? Who wants my autograph? And then it's, oh, hey, how you doing? And then, one guy's got multiple businesses in Germany. That's as successful as making a professional player. You've impacted their life. I get invited to weddings all the time from former players. That validates you, as a coach, as a person. It validates you, and it encourages you to keep going.
Stephen, that is awesome, man. I mean, really, you've nailed it in a nutshell. I wanna do something a little bit fun just to finish off, and then I'll put some details of where people can find you, you know, your website and the programs that you're running, and of course the collaborations that we're going to do in the future, right? But I wanted to ask you some quick questions. You're going to have 3 seconds to answer each one, and if you stumble, even better for camera time. Okay, favorite sport apart from tennis?
NBA is my favorite sport, even with tennis.
Worst coaching tip you have heard that is still used out there all the time?
Yeah, this one, no idea. You don't need a gym. You don't need to do gym. I've heard this one before. Gym is not important.
Most inspirational person you've either worked with or alongside in the world of tennis?
So many.
You got one. You got to name one.
My dad's a superstar.
Great, that's it. Your dad's good. Your favorite player to watch and why of all times?
Not really. NBA. I watch NBA. I mean, yeah, a little bit Federer, Agassi, I guess, but yeah,
Okay.
I'd rather watch NBA.
That's funny. And last question: great person or great player? You get to choose one only. Which one?
No need to think. Person. And a lot of the time, a lot of the great people are the greatest players.
I agree.
I mean, Nadal and Djokovic are so humble. Randy's so humble. Chung hasn't changed. They are great people, and they just happen to be great players. So I think there's a link there.
I agree with you, Stephen. I would love to chat all day, but I don't want to take too much of your time. I really appreciate you coming. And yeah, we got nothing to do. All right, cool. Hey, Stephen, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jason.
Awesome. Thanks, man.